Uh-oh. Round and round and round it goes. Are we on? Yay! It's just doing this sort of circle. Going live, going live, going live. I was like, can you all hear me? I will shortly be taking the register. Hope you can all hear me. Just let me know if all is well and everything is working. Are we all good? Right. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Well, good evening, everybody. I thought, you know what? It's school holidays this week, so my whole routine has completely gone out the window. And I thought, you know what? I think I can do a live stream on a school night. I can do it because it's not a school night. So I thought, right, that will be well, the lighting might need it. No. That's the best you're gonna get, I'm afraid. A ghost with a green background. Yeah, so I thought I may as well just do a live stream midweek on a school night. Yippee, no school cat, exactly. I will. I'm not Uber driving all week. My children, unpaid Uber driver for my children, so I will just do a live stream instead. And I'll just wait for a few more of you to come in, and then we'll get started. I know some of you can't stay long tonight, and that's absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. It'd be nice just to see a few of your lovely names crop up in the chat, and then we can have a chit chat and we can do a bit of silliness, can't we? So, oh, hi, Tiz. That's nice to see you. Hi, Dr. Joe Banana. Hello to all my lovely mods. Hi, James. Hi, Stephen. Hi, Rabbit. All my gems. Oh, it's so nice, so nice, so nice to see you all. Yeah, so we're just going to do a bit of silliness today. I've been very productive today. I went swimming today with my daughter. Got a new pool. Not my pool. I don't have a swimming pool, but the town has a new pool. So we went to check it out, and I did. And this is absolute brags. I did 30 minutes lane swimming non-stop for 30 minutes. Didn't put my feet down, did not stop, full 30 minutes. And yes, I was in the slow lane. There's 3 lanes: fast, medium, slow. And all the old ladies were overtaking me in the slow lane because I swim like a doofus. I swim with my head and neck up out of the water. I do my little breaststroke arms, breaststroke legs. Very dignified, but I'm very, very slow. But 30 minutes without stopping, I think I did well. So yeah, so I've done loads of exercise today. So I'm feeling energized and ready to go, and ready to chat, answer any questions, answer any requests that you may have, and yeah, have a little bit of fun. So there we go. Right. So let me just nip back through the chat and make sure I haven't missed saying hello to anyone. Just a warning, I do this all the time. My eyes flit up and down, up and down, up and down in the chat. And sometimes I miss people saying hello. Sometimes I miss people asking me a question or making a request. I'm not doing it on purpose. I hate dead air, so I have to keep talking. And while I'm talking, I'm crap at multitasking. So if I'm talking and reading at the same time, sometimes I just skim too quickly and then I miss things. So if you've got a question you want to ask, or you've got a request, if you could put it in all caps, that would be great. Then I've got a little bit more chance of actually reading it. That would be absolutely awesome. Right, okay, so yes, back from swimming. I've still got swimming hair. I just slicked it back. I thought, what is the point when I've got to put a load of wigs on? So I'll just slap it back and we'll just see how we're doing. We'll just crack on, won't we? Right, so let's address some gossip first. I love a bit of gossip. I don't know about you, but I love a bit of gossip. We'll do some grifter gossip because some of you may know, may not know, I've got an insider, an actual real life insider in CC. Oh yes, yeah, I've got a CC insider, and they sent me a message from Lyman and Becky Peg today, the real ones. Where are you? Let me find this message. It's so good. So I just want you to bear in mind, before I read this out, I just want you to bear in mind that for the past goodness knows how many years, they have been up to their necks in American politics, to the point where I do believe Simon Parkes was invited to Doug Billings's wedding, right? He's a conservative commentator. I think he's got like a radio show or something. Simon was invited to his wedding. I think he went. And he was all over American politics, politics. Right? I'm going to read this now. This is from the desk of Simon and Becky. Statement regarding CC and politics. Being mindful that 2024 is election year in the USA. I need to sound a bit more like Lyman. Hang on. Being mindful that 2024 is election year in the USA. Connecting Consciousness is a spiritual organization, not a political organization. We do, however, support individual sovereignty and the rule of law. Good to know. From time to time, guest speakers will have an opinion which is not necessarily CC's. No member should become involved in politics in the name of CC. This does not preclude members holding political office in their own name. For example, there are US governors and members of Congress who are members of CC, but they do not bring it to meetings, nor do they campaign politically in the name of CC. Posted today, February 15th. Okay. I don't know about you lot, but mic drop moment. There are US governors and members of Congress who are members of CC. Oh shit. Oh dear. Oh dear. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh my goodness, where did that come from? So thank you to my insider. Appreciate that. I love getting intel like amazing. I would love to know what US governors and members of Congress are in his cult organization. That is something, isn't it? Amazing. That so can you imagine having spent all those years grifting on the Trump stuff? We've gone from that and the QAnons. We've gone from that to please don't. We are we are a spiritual organization. We're only about the spiritual stuff. We've never talked about anything else actually. So if you want to talk about it, don't do it in my organization or in the name of my organization. Do it for yourselves, and that's fine. You've got your sovereignty, okay, but don't do it in my name. It's amazing, absolutely amazing that we have that that we've gone from that to this. It's amazing. Also, more gossip. Intel lady gossip. What? So I'm being watched, folks. I'm being watched. And somebody has gone to an awful lot of trouble of taking screenshots of me whenever I do, you know how I do air quotes a lot for stuff. When I'm playing different characters, I'll do air quotes. Well, those of you who know me well enough know I've got very expressive hands. I talk with my hands all the time. Talk with my hands. Can't help it. It's just me. I've always been that way. I talk with my hands. Occasionally, when I've been a bit jazz hands, because I do get a bit jazz hands when I'm saying certain things, and I've been air quoting. Look, I'm doing it now. Do you see it? My little finger went up because I've got expressive little fingers. So somebody has caught. I'm doing it again. Somebody has caught me. See, I can see how they've taken so many creepy screenshots of me, because I do this a lot with my fingers, and my fingers go out in different directions. And apparently that means something. It means I'm doing devil horns. I know. I'm as shocked as you are. Apparently, my expressive little flipping drama queen fingers are devil. There you go. Screenshot-a-rama. They even took they took screenshots. Say it is Satan fingers. They even took screenshots of me at Comcast on stage. I can't even begin to tell you how nervous I was when I was doing my stand-up. And my my hands probably did go a little bit over the top, because I was trying to distract from the fact that my mouth was so dry I felt like someone had smeared peanut butter everywhere. And I was like, just trying to get something going. So yes, no wonder I had panicked jazz hands. So they took a screenshot of that. They took a screenshot of one of the live streams that I did here, looking like a ghost. So I looked like a ghost, and I had demonic fingers going on. Oh, devil. No, I was doing air quotes, but my little fingers shot out. Oh God, they're probably going to take a screenshot of that as well. So they did that, but they've got this whole like dossier on me that went full on. They also said that I was suspicious because I did Comcast last year, and there was a guest at Comcast who interviewed, and who I didn't interview because I didn't do any interviewing because I was doing stand-up in the evening. But during the day, interviewed Gary McKinnon, who was famous because he hacked into NASA. I think it was NASA he hacked into, and found a load of very interesting documents. Very interesting documents. Their version of that was that he was, I don't know, some sort of alien, fake alien, something or other. I don't know. But from the interview that I watched, he literally just talked about the actual things he did that he got nicked for. Like, I don't know how that's any agenda, but okay. So we had that. That was on the list. Also, a previous interview I'd done. Folks, I've got to tell you something, and I know some of you are going to be really shocked, and I just want you to, I hope that you're sitting down for this. So I don't want to upset you, but I've got stuff on my walls that you might not like. I'm really sorry. I am a bit of a collector of things, and in particular, things from all over the world, different cultures, different countries. I find fascinating and wonderful, and I buy too much stuff. Okay, I'm guilty. I buy too much stuff. I particularly enjoy Egyptian art, as does my husband, and we've got loads of stuff in our house. And I really do like things like that. I just do. I've got Egyptian statues. I've got, oh my God, I've got all sorts of stuff. I've got Chinese stuff. I've got Japanese stuff. I've got a beautiful statue of Kuan Yin. I've got Aphrodite. I've got literally from every country, all over the world, from different cultures. I have stuff on my walls. Well, this little detective, found an eye of Horus on my wall. It's part of my Egyptian stuff. It's actually behind this green screen. I'm not going to take the green screen down because I'm not fanning about, and I'll have to turn around and you'll see how massive my arse is. And I don't need that today. Don't need that today. So I'm not going to take my green screen down. It's behind it. Just so you know, it's still on my wall and it's behind me right now. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm ashamed. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm a collector. We've also got statues of Hindu gods as well in our house. Also, and Buddhas, loads of Buddhas. We just like stuff. You know, you can just like stuff and it doesn't make you a Satanist. These people are absolute. This is why I don't go on Telegram, folks, because it is full of people who've got way too much time on their hands and want to find some dirt on you. Now, also, what else? Oh, God. So everyone, Tiz is in the chat, isn't he? And all of my gems are in the chat. You will be able to back me up on this. When I came on the YouTube scene, when I first introduced myself to Griftbusters, I was an Intel lady. Can anyone... Hi, Tiz is in. Who was I? Can anyone name the YouTube person that I was before I was Intel lady? I was light worker lady. So I came into Griftbusters as light worker lady, chatted to Tiz, chatted to Em, chatted to Will, didn't hide anything of my background. I said I come from a spiritual background, and I got absolutely sick to death of watching people from the spiritual background be total grifters and lie and turn it all into, you know, the Q were wrong and stuff. And it does feel like long ago. I feel so much older. I said the reason why I know who Simon Parkes is, who David Wilcock is, who Corey Good is, who Magenta Pixie is, who all of these people are. The reason why I know these names and Kerry Cassidy and all the rest of it is because I was in the community where all of their videos would come up, because their videos were Klaus's spiritual development videos, as were mine. Okay, so that is why I know who all of these people are, and that is why I got so sick of seeing them talking absolute claptrap to people and making all spiritual people just look a bit mental, to be honest, just a bit crazy. And I felt like I'm crazy. And I put my foot down on my channel and said, I think this is getting beyond a joke now, and you're making us all look ridiculous, and we're not all ridiculous, and you're making us all look bad, so stop it. And then a load of people went, well, I like them. I think Tarot by Janine's wonderful. I remember getting an email from somebody going, I'm really disappointed in your light worker lady. I really love Tarot by Janine. She speaks the truth. Oh, God. So, yeah. So I proper got it in the neck for standing up and saying, this is a load of shit now. You're talking absolute garbage. Stop it. And yeah, the backlash was insane. I lost absolutely tons of subscribers. And that made me feel like, well, maybe I need to take a step back from the craziness and just do my comedy. And I kind of like doing my comedy because I can laugh at myself. And I've got a sense of humor about everything. And I don't feel, you know, I don't feel bad. I don't feel embarrassed about where I came from and my beliefs, you know. I don't feel embarrassed about that. I've had the experiences that I've had in my life. And I'm not going to walk them back and go, maybe I didn't, maybe I didn't, maybe I'm not going to do a Doreen Virtue either. I'm just me. And that's that. So there you go. So they proper got this full-on thing that I appeared at Comcast with someone I had maybe 2 or 3 conversations with, and they were very light conversations. It was backstage conversations. It was, hi, how are you doing? Oh, you're leaving. Oh, nice to meet you. Blah blah. It was a lot of that. So apparently I'm associated with them now because I've had 3 very light conversations. I didn't prop up the bar with Gary like many other people did. I think Gary did have a skinful by the end of it. I was the SWAT in my room going over and over and over my stand-up because I was terrified because I'd never done it before. Right? So no, I didn't associate with anybody. So calm your tits, Mr. Crazy Screenshot person, because I am not. This isn't, you know, the satanic panic that you're trying to make it out to be. Seriously, find somebody else to be obsessed about because you're embarrassing yourself now. So go home, sort it out, go and obsess over somebody else. I'm boring anyway. So, right, let's just have a swig. Oh my God, you'll probably say I'm an alcoholic now because my husband gave me a glass of wine. I am a 1 glass girl, by the way. Any more than that, I'm absolutely smashed. Right. Okay, so let me just address the chat. I've noticed a couple of bits here and there, but I haven't been paying too much. I was ranting. I'm sorry, but I had to I had to say that because I was getting really quite. I was just amused with the people were sending me, showing me stuff that this person had said. Oh my God, that's crazy. It's funny more than anything, but when you want something to be something, you will go out of your way to connect crazy dots to make it sound plausible. And this is what annoys me about the conspiracy community, because they've all got to the point where they're completely bloody paranoid and they'll connect any dots to suggest that people are this, that, and the other. That, you know, just me holding my hands up like this, they'll connect dots. They'll take a screenshot and go, see the distance between her fingers and her eyes. That means something. Nuts. Right. Hi, Ryan. Hi, David B. We want Trixie. Well, poor Trixie. Yes, Dr. Joe Banana, the world is full of vile people. Right. Where are we going? Sorry, I hate dead air. Hi, John O'Keefe. Hi, Kyle. Alexander, I think truth communities in general are lost. And that's because people ain't doing their own research. Instead, they watch all these people to verify their ego. Yes, yes, yes. You're very right. Justice, you were liberated. Kind of feels a bit like that, you know. It does. Where are we? Right. Okay. So the other gossip I've got, because I've got to keep it moving. I'll move on from me. I've talked about myself enough. Right. The other gossip is everybody's favourite Aussie medbed grifter, Sky Prince, has done a bunk. Oh yes. She's removed all of her YouTube videos. The lot has been wiped, and she's had to go dark. I hope I did the air quotes okay there. I hope I didn't have sticky out fingers there. There you go. She's had to go dark, folks. I guess the Alliance probably sent a carrier pigeon and told her that she had to go dark because she has cut all comms. Everything's gone. Her Telegram's gone. Everything's gone. I don't know what's going on. I think there's going to be a galactic move soon. What she usually does is she does a swan song and then she comes back about a week later and goes, I'm back. I don't know what I had to go dark, and then someone was threatening my life, and blah blah blah. Anyway, so she's. I'll give her a week. Give her a week, folks, because when that sweet YouTube money stops rolling in, because she got a lot of subscribers to her channel, over 50,000 subs, so she'll be getting money coming in. When when the arrows start pointing down instead of up, she's going to come back with an incredible medbed story, and all of those videos are going to start going up again. As Ceci says, she's probably hiding under Lyman's stairs. Caroline, do Skype chucking in the towel again. I will do. Yeah, that's the cosmic con shuffle. It exactly is. That's what Stephen Cambion talks about, isn't it? The cosmic con shuffle. They have to keep reinventing the BS, don't they? They've got to keep it going. Did somebody say in the chat that it was Will's birthday today? Oh no. Oh, I hope I didn't just accidentally block somebody. I wasn't trying to do that. My fingers probably just went a bit crackers. Well, happy birthday to Will. I'm sure he's not in the chat. I'm sure he's actually celebrating his birthday somewhere, as he should. So please pass on my birthday messages to Will. If he was here, I would say, who would you like me to sing happy birthday to you as? I bet he'd be like, no one. Please, no one. Absolutely no one. Right. Also, can we please have some sensible people in the chat doing a Satan fingers tally, please? I need to know when I'm shooting up those horns. So I've got a few mods in. So can some of you who are eagle-eyed, can you please just let me know if I'm shooting up those devil horns? I need to know how many I'm doing. There's a con here. I'm probably sending out a message here to someone about something. I don't know. Maybe it's subconscious. I don't know. But let's keep a tally so we know just what a mess I'm in. How deep into the satanic panic I actually am. I just need to know. Right. Where are we? Does anyone know why Simon decided to kick out all the CC coordinators of Finland, Sweden, and Norway? Philly K. This is some gossip I didn't know anything about. What? He's kicking out more. See this and what I just read at, did someone say 17 times? It's a com. It's very interesting. I would think it's as if he's trying to desperately cover up everything. This is why you don't do this kind of nonsense. You can't backpedal on stuff like he's doing. Sorry, I hope my fingers were that I was doing that. Winder bobbing up. Yeah, you can't. He's stepping away from politics. We're not doing politics. We don't do politics, and he's sacking coordinators left and right. Well, there is definitely something going on within his cult organization. Hello, the zoo. Nice to see you here. Well, I'm just getting a little bit excited because we're hearing a lot of gossip at the moment, and it's quite good. Right. Okay. As you know, this is an Ask Me Anything, or put a request in if you would like me to do a character. I've got a few wigs dotted about. I've got a few props dotted about. So if you would like me to do, hi Pat, just tuned in, and already I've seen 3666's 2 devil horns and Osiris rising. Oh, Pat. You ain't seen nothing yet. If any of my creepy screenshots are anything to go by, you know, you're in for a horny evening. Right. I've seen some. Ceci. Okay. Janice. I think we've got to have a bit of Janice, haven't we? Now, you know, with Janice, it takes me a little bit of time to put it on. And if you think I do devil horns just with my own fingers, just you wait till these bad boys get a moving. Then you're going to see some serious action. Okay. Hi, Peter. I'm still gutted Mad Max Maddie's up the duff. Need a new blonde favourite. Well, there's always flipping Kerry. Come on. Give her a chance. Give Kerry a chance. What about T.I.? She's had her baby now, you know? It's fine. You can lust after the older ladies, you know? Yes, it is. Yes. Mad Max Maddie in real life, it's worse than you think, Tiz. Not only is she up the duff with, I believe, her 5th child, Tiz, but also the father is in prison. I believe he's got life. Am I right? He's got life. And his crimes. Tiz, do you want to take a guess as to what his crime might be? Bearing in mind that Mad Max Maddie likes to rescue mole children from those special tunnels. What do you think he's in prison for doing? Can you take a little guess what you think it might be? You couldn't make it up. You really could not make it up. But it's absolutely 100%. Yeah. Stephen's quite right there. Indeed, he's in prison for being a nonce. It just looks ridiculous. But she says he's not done anything and that they've just made it up and that the deep state have accused him of it, despite having 2 previous convictions for the same crime. Can't make it up. Oh, God, look. They've gone wild. Okay, hang on a minute. I can't do anything with my swimmer's hair today. I'm having none of that. Okay. Oh, hello. It's nice to see you all here today. I am Janice, and this is Tarot by Janice. And we usually do a quick draw Tuesdays. But it's Thursday, so we can't do that. So we are just going to do a general reading. I believe that there is a great patriot within the chat, and I believe that her name is, I'm just picking it up now, it's Ceci, and I think that Ceci has some pertinent questions that she would like to ask. I don't work, for those of you who are new here, I don't work alone. I actually work with my incredible parrots, and I have to draw them close. So here's what we do. We're just going to breathe in. Just going to feel that parrot energy, just build up that, just visualize those beautiful parrots coming in, just flying in, just opening up their beautiful parroty wings. And we're just going to bring it up. Just bring in those beautiful parrots. Just bring them in. I'm feeling parrots. I'm feeling those wings. I'm feeling the wafting of the wings now. Here we are. Breathing in. Okay, they're here. Okay. So, Ceci, I want you to connect in. Just connect in. Just look into my eyes. Just look at them. Just feel that energy between you and me. And I need you to ask a question that only the parrots are able to answer about you. Okay, Ceci. I'm waiting patiently for a pertinent question from you. And if I don't get a question, I'm just going to feel into your energy. Okay. Okay, we're working on it. We're working on it. You bet. I'm feeling it. Okay, you bet. She's here with a question. Should I clean the bathroom or kitchen tomorrow? Great question. Okay. Let's just feel into that question. Let's just feel into it. Just bringing in that beautiful cleaning energy. I'm getting clean. I'm getting a mop. I'm feeling a mop. I'm feeling a mop. And I feel like, okay. I feel like I need to go closer to the tub. I'm going to the tub. It's bathroom. It's definitely bathroom. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling it. The parrots are saying, don't let them get too close because they don't like the water. Okay? But I'm feeling the bathroom energy. Okay? Does anybody have another question? Thank you, Ceci. I know that was really important to you. Okay, what have we got here? Did Carl Tuckerson, that makes sense, make it back from Russia? Okay, great question. First of all, as you know, when we think of Tucker and we think of Russia, we think of Mr. T. Mr. T, talking in code. We're talking in code. Okay, here's the code. So I need you all to connect in with that Trump and a beautiful Trump energy. Okay, so I want you to just take a deep breath in and just breathe in the Trump. Just breathe in that Trump energy. Just breathe in that. That's it. Just in through the nose, breathing in the Trump. Beautiful Trump energy. And I'm breathing in and I'm connecting in with Tucker. I'm connecting in with Tucker, who is not deep state. He's not deep state. And okay, he has been replaced with a clone. I'm getting a clone. I'm feeling a clone. You bet. They have taken out Tucker and they have put in a clone. It looks like him. It talks like him. It smells like him. It's not him. Okay. But they have to do this in order to bring in that beautiful Trump energy. Tucker is so important to the movement that he needs to be in two places at once, okay? Which is why they have brought in a clone. So they have not taken him to Gitmo, which is where they all usually go, okay? And that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling it. But they are utilizing him elsewhere, okay? And the clone is able to just keep doing the shows, okay? Just keeps doing the shows. I know that you're probably concerned about Putin and if he's okay. He's doing great. The parrots are telling me he's doing great. He's doing really well. And we all send our love to him, don't we? We all send our love. Just breathe in that KGB energy. Just breathe it in. Just breathe in that good, honest KGB. Just breathe it in because he's totally trustworthy. Everything he says is true. Everything he says is real. Connect in, and he's doing great too. Okay, great. Okay. So does anybody else have a pertinent question? Oh, Ceci's back in again. Okay. Ceci says, can you channel mole kids energy? Okay. Yeah, I can actually. I can do that. I can totally do that because they're real. They're definitely, that's happening. And many of them, many moles. Okay, so we'll just connect in with the mole. I'm just feeling that mole and okay, I'm in. I'm feeling Mr. T energy coming in here. And he's wearing a cape He's wearing a cape. They're showing me a cape. They're showing a cape. And at the end of the cape, it says hero. It says hero. And he's flying in. He's flying in. The parrots are with him either side. He's flanked by my parrots. He is flanked by parrots. And he's flying in. He's going all about all of the tunnels, and he's finding them, and he's scooping up the mole children, and he is lifting them in his arms like the hero that he is, and he is flying them out. I know that some of you may not believe that, but I can feel he's got an energy. It's not just a hero energy. It's more than that. It's about being a hero president, and he's going to prove it time and time again. He's going to keep flying in. He's going to keep flying in, picking up a mole and flying back out, flanked by the parrots. Okay, flanked by parrots. And this is exactly what it's all about when you are a hero and a president at the same time. He's got a lot going on. He's got a lot going. You bet. You bet. He's got a lot going on. But he always makes time to get into the tunnels and rescue the mole children. Okay. Well, he's the only one doing it. He's the only one doing it. Okay. Right. Okay. I have to go now because the parrots they're drawing back their energy. Okay. Which means that when they drop, I have to go. Okay. So we're just going to breathe in again. And we're going to release the parrots. Just release them out. Just release them out. We're just letting those parrots go. Off they go. Beautiful parrot. Just beautiful parrot energy. Just feel it. Just feel it. And off they go. Okay. Beautiful. And that's what it's all about. Right. Well, thank you for that, Janice. That was, I just feel I know more now. I don't know about you. I feel so informed. I think we learnt a lot there. I think there was a lot of intel. There was huge drops there, wasn't there? Big drops, big intel drops. And it was smashing. Right. Okay. Okay. Oh, we've got a super chat. Thank you so much. Where are we? Dana S. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Dana, I think, did I answer a question for you, Dana? I think I did, because I always say if you super chat, then you definitely get a request. I think I answered a question for you, but I'm scrolling through and I can't damn well see anything because I'm like, oh yeah, the Tucker Carlson one. That was you. Good. Okay, good. I hope that was satisfactory for you then. Right, okay. Hi, Lisa. Jen, can you do Christian 20? What's Christian 21? I don't know what that is, Lisa. You'll have to tell me what it is. Hi, Chia Maria. Hi, Beverly. Oh, it's nice to see I'm getting more of you dropping in. You just absolutely done me over. Thanks, Diz. It does get very silly in here when I do my can we oh, sorry, Rabbit. Can we expect mole kids patch dolls in stores by Cabbage Patch Kids, the mole kids exclusive? Oh God. Oh. Right, okay. Kyle. Well, Kyle, that I think that's a question you have to ask Kerry, which you can request if you would like to. Stephen Hall wants Fraudy. I think we can do Fraudy, can't we? Where is Fraudy? See, because Fraudy is a potato in all of my sketches, I've only got this raggedy bit of paper with Fraudy's face. that I use. Right, okay. Get your questions ready for Fraudy, and I'll try and read them, even though I'm holding up a piece of paper. It's quite difficult. Okay, here we go. Right, well, hello everybody. It's nice to see you all, and I just wanted to come in really because I've got a bit of bragging I wanted to do. Got a lot of bragging I wanted to do, because this week I went somewhere very special with a very special dear friend of mine. That was the amazing Easy B. I call him Easy B. That's my special name for him. It's called Andrew Bridgen. And he invited me as his special guest to go around the Houses of Parliament. Houses of Parliament. And some of you'll say, oh, Fraudy, you just went on one of those tours that you can go on that goes around the Houses of Parliament. You'd be wrong about that. So no, it wasn't. I was invited as a special guest of Andrew Bridgen, and there was another lady who was there who looked curiously like Ghislaine Maxwell. She looked just like her. It wasn't her. Obviously, she's in the nick, but it did look a lot like her. So I thought, well, I took a few photographs with her just for fun, really, because I thought she just looked like her. But anyway, we got loads of work done in the cafes, in the bars, in the corridors where all the photographs were taken, but also in the chamber where the photographs weren't taken, and there was no proof that I was ever there. But I definitely went in there to the chamber, and we did some stuff. We did some things, and there was a gavel, and somebody said, order, order, and all that sort of thing. Some say that I was there selling them CCTV cameras to set up around Parliament. Yes, I did. I did a bit of that as well. That is my trade, after all. I'm very good at installing CCTV. And I did that. I said I would do it for a fraction of the price they paid the last bloke. I said I'd do it. So we did that. And then we had a spot of lunch. And then after that, we just relaxed and we did a show with my mate Paul. He's very good, Paul. He came with me on the tour. That was definitely a legitimate invitation from Easy B. And then we sat and we tuned in. We connected up with the incredible Drew. Now, Drew didn't pass all her GCSEs, bless her. She's not the sharpest tool in the box, but she's quite nice looking. Not as good looking as Flat Pack, obviously, but she asked a lot of really important questions. Well, what she does really is she reads the news, and then I tell them what's really going on. That's what I do. I tell them exactly what's going on, and so that's what we did. And it was great. We had a great show. I revelled in the fact that Prince Charles, because I can't get my head around the fact that he became a king, has cancer. And we all know what that means, don't we? It's all part of I say it's all part of the plan. I won't specify exactly which plan it is because I won't do that. But it's all part of the plan, isn't it? They think we're stupid. Well, I think you are, but no, they think we're stupid. Speaking of stupid, I hope you're all paying your €11 a month for my Insiders Club. It's very important. The QFS is coming soon. I say that a lot. The QFS is coming soon because it is. Can't say when. It's because it's coming in God's time. In God's time. And it's important that everything is in God's time, because then you don't have to specify what particular time it is, you see. And there you go. So I'm very excited with my new show format. It's very professional looking. Drew put a suit on this week. She put a suit jacket on. She looked very smart. I've told her to keep doing that. Flat Pack's giving her a few ideas about her fashion, and she's listening, which is great. Anyway, I've got Fraudy Golf coming up. That's an important thing that's coming up. Before I go over to the States to hang out with my new bestie, Derek Johnson, I am doing a fraudy golf. And fraudy golf means that you lot have got to pay a lot of money to play golf with me in a posh hotel. And all the money is definitely going to charity. Definitely is. It absolutely is. You can completely trust me. That's where the money's going. I do like a private jet every now and again to take me off somewhere nice, flat pack like it's a holiday. But the money's definitely going to charity. You can trust me on that. Anyway, I've got to go. Anyway, Jesus loves you. Right. Well, that was nice to hear from Fraudy. I think it's important that we check in with Fraudy often just to remind ourselves of the great intel that he has and all the good work that he does for people in the world. I just think that's important. Right. I need to do a water chaser, actually. That wine's quite strong. Okay. It's my arm's aching from holding Fraudy up. It's pathetic, isn't it? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, I'm sorry if any of you were I'm sorry if any of you were asking questions, but I kept having to move the angle that he was at for my webcam, and then I just couldn't see anything any of you were writing. I'm so sorry. Is Ceci still in? Or Ceci still in? I've got to credit Ceci with the CCTV actually, because that came from Ceci. She was like, whilst he going around Parliament, was he installing the CCTV? I'm sure it was you that said that, Ceci. It cracked me up. Oh dear. Right. Good evening, Gary. Have I missed anyone else out? Have I said good evening to Alexander? I hope I have. Right. Anyone else? Have I missed a request, please? I'm so sorry if I did, and I'm sorry that I missed your question, Stephen Hall. He did come on his private jet. I bet you he did. Although I don't know, unless he put photos up of it, I don't know. There's somebody on Twitter with a Charlie Ward account. And it's funny. Their responses are cracking me up. You're reconnecting with all these amazing people that you've probably missed more than you realized, you know. You missed him. You miss Fraudy. You do. Okay. When are you delivering my med bed? Gary, I think that's a question you should maybe reserve for Skype, for Sky Prince, because she's the medbed expert. Yeah. I think he would have gone on his private jet. And Huna might have teleported him. That's true. That is true. Yeah. Right. Have we got any more requests, please? I'm just going back a little bit, just in case somebody requested when I was doing Fraudy and I didn't see it. Yeah, Lisa, I don't know what you mean by Christian 21. Is this another grifter that I haven't heard of? Can your husband parody 107? I did. We've done 107 ages ago. He went on a Nicky Nacky New We the Sheeple show, and it was another YouTuber that I'd worked with in the past, or I'd gone on his show in the past, and he was looking into 107's nonsense, and he did a really good impersonation of him, of his voice. He got his accent down. I was like, he's really, really good. So he filmed it on his end, and then I worked backwards. So I added the questions that he answered. It worked in the end. I don't know. I managed to pull it together, so it worked. But he did a brilliant one of Salmon, or as I called him, Yano Scamming. You would have to go quite far back into my We the Sheeples to find him. But yeah, that one's been done, ticked it off. I have lost count of how many characters I've done now. Really have lost count. Right, I'm spinning. Okay, I'm back up to date. Stephen Hall wants Kerry. Okay, all right, Kerry. Where is my Kerry? Kerry's not happy at the moment. She is really, she's over everything at the moment. She's just, there's no making her happy. There's, Valentine's Day, not happy about it. Although I don't celebrate. I don't know about you, Lold, but I don't celebrate. I'm a brilliant wife. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. I think it's nonsense. I don't like it. So we don't do it. My argument is I'm not going to have anyone dictate to me when I should declare my love and affection for somebody. Naff off. And I'm not buying you crappy cards and your pink shit. I'm not doing it, and I don't want it. So honestly, my husband's like, yes, good. Because celebrate your love on your wedding anniversary. That's a good time to do it, right? Celebrate. If you're not married, then maybe celebrate the day that you met or whatever. Celebrate it on your personal days. Don't do it because Clinton Cards wants you to, buy a crappy card. Sorry, I mean, if you do it, go for it. But it's just not for me. It's not for me. I don't like being told what to do. I just don't like being told what to do. Don't like it. Right. Someone else who doesn't like being told what to do. Okay, all right. Hello. So, I'm exhausted. I am exhausted. I have been, I'm already over it. I've only just got out of bed. And frankly, I just want to get back in it again and just shut the world out because you're all stupid. You're all idiots. And okay, I went to the prison to visit Captain Mark Richards, incarcerated for a crime I didn't commit. And he told me many things. Okay, he told me many things. But he had a galactic adventure this week, and he was told that so as you all know, everything that you see on the news is a psyop. Okay, literally everything, even the stories about old a kid helping an old lady across the road, that's a psyop. Okay, that's a classic example of a psyop. And okay, and so I heard from him that Valentine's Day is a psyop, and I'm like, I appreciate Captain Mark Richards, incarcerated for a crime I didn't commit, because he tells me how it is, but he forgets sometimes that I'm an independent journalist. I have been for 846 years. I don't need Captain Mark Richards, incarcerated for a crime I didn't commit, telling me that Valentine's Day is a psyop when I already knew it was, and I wrote about it in a book, and you should buy my book. You should buy my book. Educate yourself and buy my book. So it's just ridiculous to me. But I didn't get too upset with him. I just rolled my eyes a lot and just, pulled a face and said, I already know that. I'm an independent journalist. You should know that. And he said, I'm sorry. And I said, it's okay. You're not getting a Valentine's card. And he said, I don't want one. It's a psyop. And I said, I know. I was testing you. So, okay. So, just in case so I'm writing a book. I'm going to write another book. And I'm going to call it Everything You See on the TV is a psyop. And, good and bad, good or bad, none of it's real. None of it's real. You know what is real? The Sasquatch. The Sasquatch are real. And the reason why I know that they're real is that I have an insider who lives with a Sasquatch in a tunnel under Israel, which is not called Israel. It is called, I can't remember. It's a different planet. It's a different planet name. And it's run by the Anunnaki. Okay, it's run by the Anunnaki. And I was talking about this with Michael Waco when he was on my show. Michael Waco was in the dolphin program. Okay, he was in the dolphin program, and I don't really understand exactly what that is, but I nodded and pretended that I don't know. And he knows about walking through walls and on remote viewing things, and he can totally remote view things. And he was getting upset and crying because he said he could not see Trump, and he was worried that he couldn't see Trump. And I told him stop worrying about it, and he said, I think he's at Cheyenne Mountain. I think he's at Cheyenne Mountain. And I said, is that, are you using your remote viewing skills to remote view Cheyenne? And he says, I can't get through Cheyenne Mountain. They've got the guards up and I can't see. And I said, well, that's a shame, because I'm relying on you to be able to remote view stuff. I'm going to interview him when he gets his memories back about being in the secret space program. I think it's important that he speaks about things to me about the secret space program, because I understand. And I've got so many insiders who speak the truth. They all speak the truth. None of them are crazy. None of them are crazy. And, because I am obviously related to, I'm called Project Not a Lot for a reason, because I'm not related to anybody of any interest. But I don't care. I don't care because I hate everyone. And you're all just idiots to me. I don't know if anybody in my community has got any kind of a question that they wanted to ask me. I'll just preempt any questions by saying that that's a stupid question, and that you're ignorant and you're an idiot, and that I have no time for you. I will also preempt it by saying, just buy my book. All of the answers to every question in the universe is written up in any one of my books. It's all there. You just have to read it. If you have the intellectual capacity to read a book, then read one of my books. Okay. Okay. I think somebody is asking a question here. What's for dinner? Lisa, I don't have time for food. I don't have time for food. I just, I just hook up to, my friend's a nurse, so she'll just hook me up and just replenish any lost, minerals and liquids and stuff. I have no time for food. Food is for undeveloped people. Okay. And I don't have time for it. I live on coffee mostly. I live on coffee and, tears of my enemies. I just occasionally feast on tears of my enemies. And who else doesn't eat? Captain Mark Richards incarcerated for a crime he didn't commit, because the prison food is disgusting. Okay, the prison food is disgusting. And anyway, he gets all of his food off planet. He gets all his food off planet. He goes off planet, and the Galactics feed him the most incredible food, which I would also eat. But he always says there were no leftovers, so he couldn't give me any. And I believe him, because he speaks the truth. So that's why. But no, I don't eat. I don't eat anything. I have no time for that shit. I have no idea. Okay. Any more questions? Anyone else? When is Medbeds going viral? It's a psyop. That's a psyop. I think that's a psyop. I'm starting to think it's a psyop. Alexander, it's a psyop. Okay. Do you know Kim Gogan with UNN. Love your show. You're fantastic. Well, yeah, I'm glad you appreciate how fantastic I am. Obviously, I am. We know that. No one needs to tell me what I already know, but okay. And so, okay. What was your question? Kim Gogan. She's not. No, she's not authentic. She's not real. She is real, but she's not who she says she is. She says that she is, this galactic ambassador or whatever. You can say that you're a galactic ambassador, but where is your proof? Like Captain Mark Richards, incarcerated record, he has proof because he tells me, And Kim Gogan, people are saying, are you jealous of Kim? No, no, obviously not. Because she's not an independent journalist like I am. Why would I be jealous of somebody who isn't an independent journalist like I have been for the last 944 years? I have no need to be jealous of her. She doesn't have anything of substance, and she hasn't written any books. So I don't care. I don't even care. Okay. When will Kimchi and Sky Jello wrestle for the galactic title? I don't even want to consider thinking about that. I think I need some kind of mind bleach if I think about anything like Jello and Sky. No, I wouldn't even do it. No, I can't do it. Okay. So I have got a busy schedule. We are doing a truth tour. I've been all over. I got mad because they didn't bill me at the top. I should have been billed at the top. I should have been the final act. And they didn't. They put me on like first or second. I thought, who are you people? Have you even read my books? They haven't even read my books. They didn't. I had to tell them that I was an independent journalist, have been for 645 years. I had to tell them because they didn't seem to know anything. And then things got better. Things got better. Simon Parks was there. He's gone back to his old school. He's gone back to the old days of talking all about his galactic expeditions with his mom, who is totally real. I interviewed his mom. So for those of you saying that Simon Parks is lying and he's not real, you're lying and you're not real, because I interviewed his mom. And I have that video on my channel, so you can go watch it because it's real and it definitely happened. Okay. So, okay. All right. Anyway, so I have another quick question. What sedatives do you take? I don't take sedatives. I just read some of my books and it chills me out. And, maybe you need it. Maybe you need the sedative that is one of my books. Maybe you need to chill out by reading one of my books. How about that? Huh? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You haven't got an answer for that. Okay. All right. Listen, I could stay and talk to you for longer, but I hate all of you. So I'm not gonna bother. I just can't be bothered. Oh, I can't even be bothered. I can't even be bothered to talk to myself. So if you think that I can be bothered to talk to you, then you're crazy. So I'm gonna go. Okay. I'm over it. Right, let me just take a little swig. Hello, it's Suko. Nice to see you. Has anyone else sneaked in unawares? Sneaked in under the radar? Who we got? Hello, Roger. Oh, Roger's doing a bit of poetry in the chat there. Very good, Roger. Very good. I do like doing Carrie. She's the most over it person in the world, isn't she? Right, I've got something I want to tell you. And I'm a bit scared. I'm very scared, actually. But I'm going to tell you about it anyway, before we go on any further. Last year I did a little thing in January. Some of you might not know, but last year I did a little show called Comcast. Well, doing it again this year. Yeah, I'm doing a bit of stand-up. I'm so scared. So I'm bringing a character that I might do in a minute, and a familiar character, and I am for the first time ever, and I honestly, I may seriously live to regret this, and I am really brooking it. I'm doing straight Jenny stand-up. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, I'm really scared. But I'm gonna do it, and yeah, so tickets are on sale now if you want to come and support me. I have been running and running and running and running and running it ridiculously while I've been doing the school run. So I've got to drive on the motorway to get my daughter to school. So I take her to school, I take my son to college, and then I drive back and I run and run and run and run and run my stand-up. And I'm like, I'm adding to it bit by bit. I'm adding to both bit by bit. But yeah, I believe the tickets, there is a website for it, Comcast website for it. I think they're also on Telegram. Stephen, I'm not on Telegram, so I don't know, but I think you can do it via Telegram, and Ceci has bought a ticket, so she might be able to help point you in the right direction if you want to come. Thank you, Lisa. I will be scared, darling, because anything you care about is terrifying, and yeah, so I am a bit. I don't want to bomb. You'll see me at the bar, propping up the bar if I bomb terribly. But there you go. Yeah. Oh. Chia Maria, it is in March, end of March. So I've only got a few more weeks. I've only got a few more weeks of. I'm so used to doing it in the car. I'll stand on stage in that position with my hands at 10 and 2. Doing my stand-up. So yeah, it's quite a big deal for me to be doing it, and I'm very honored that they asked me to come back, but I'm also very terrified because it's like, oh, it's a big deal, and I don't want people to have a rubbish time, so I need to make sure that I entertain people, and that is it's a tall order. So hopefully I will yeah. No, Maria, I'm not doing BBB. I do occasionally do little characters for my chat group and entertain them with little voice notes of my characters and stuff. And there's some that I've never done on my channel for good reason. Get me into loads of trouble. Right, okay. The zoo. Listening to you makes me think about all the people, grifters, I was enamored by. Hey, we've all been there. We have all been there. We've all listened. I remember watching years, and I mean, God, this was a long time ago, watching a David Wilcock talk that he did. And he put on a very convincing show that he had all of this information, this historical information and things that had definitely happened, and so-and-so had told him this and that and that, and all these people had come forward, all these insiders had come forward, and I was fascinated, and I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. And I hadn't done any research on who David Wilcock was, so I just thought, oh, he sounds like he's really knowledgeable. And it's, if people convince you, if people word things in a certain way, it's like the same with Simon Parks. He'd have a way where he'd just lean in and just as if he's just talking just to you, just really down to earth, really down to earth. And he'd say things that make it sound like he really has just been on the phone with the higher ups, the good guys. they have a way of making you think that they might be telling the truth. And I mean, some people come out of the fog quicker than others, don't they? When I did come out of the fog of it, thankfully I wasn't in the fog for long. That's because I'm married to somebody who is very, are you sure? Are you sure you want to think like that? Are you sure you want to believe that? Never told me I was stupid for believing it. He always sort of gave me enough space to work it out for myself. And then when I did, I went all hell for leather, exposing all of them. You're not the only one who's ever been duped. It is a rite of passage to be duped by people in life. It is a rite of passage to be conned by people in life. And it's how you deal with it afterwards and how you come through it. And I never ever want to ridicule anybody who still follow these people and are still paying these people insiders club money and all of that kind of thing, because I think that ridiculing them just makes them double down and want to listen to them even more, doesn't it? And so it doesn't help. Oh God, did I do another devil hand? Didn't even, did I go full horns? Ooh. By the way, I'm also a lifelong Metallica fan. So, you know, perhaps I have done the horns for real occasionally, you know, when I've seen them live and stuff. I may have thrown up the horns at you know, in the name of metal. So that's probably. The Zoo Fraudy is Charlie Ward. And if you've never watched any of Charlie Ward's videos, congratulations, that's great. And you've been saved. So there. I think the white hats are at Comcast, yeah. The ones from under the stairs. Yeah, they're definitely coming. Oh, are you getting ads coming up, by the way, on this live stream? I don't know how to turn them off. I did last time. It would give like a warning when an ad was coming up and I'd click it off so it didn't happen. So I hope that's not happening to you lot, because I didn't intend for it to. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm just seeing Kat saying that. Right. Because what happened last time was they would warn you that, warn me that an ad was coming up and I would just click skip. So it didn't come up. So I don't know. YouTube are being weird now. I don't understand any of it. Lisa Fenn, where does David Wilcock get his info from? No one. He just makes it up. He's absolutely crackers, Lisa. He's Christmas crackers. Yeah. Yes, the Zoo, Charlie Ward. Jimmy says Fraudy is one of my favourites. He's one of mine too. Honestly, I listen to his Charlie Ward TV things, and honestly, it's just a wealth of material. There's so much material with it, and I absolutely love it, because I'll just write stuff down with it. Oh my God, I've got to do a sketch. I have to do a sketch on that. That's so ridiculous. But when he went round Parliament this week, I'm like, I'm doing that. I always get messages from Rabbit. He'll go, guess where Fraudy's been? And then he'll show me some screenshots and I'll be like, oh my God. And then I'll go on Charlie's website and watch his latest video. And the sketches write themselves. They write themselves. Honestly, I barely have to do any work. It's great. With the little arms. Those are little, oh God. Do you remember ages ago, I did the Great British Turd, what did I call it? What the hell? Dumb Raider. That was it. I did Dumb Raider, and we used little action men in it. And I just ripped the arms off the action men and sellotape them to a potato, put some eyes on the potato. And that was, and then Fraudy was born. Because I don't think I could convincingly sit in front of you and be a convincing Fraudy. I don't think I could. So I opted for a potato because I thought that was more convincing. Jimmy says, many years ago, some idiot I was friends with on social media introduced me to Charlie Ward. And after hearing him for a few weeks, he was so full of crap. Yeah. 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 I mean, he sounds like a Del boy, doesn't he? I don't know if Jimmy, if you're British or not, but in the UK, we have a TV show, an old TV show called Only Fools and Horses. And the main character was called Del Boy. And he was a bit of a wheeler dealer. You know, he was always scheming and selling products that were crap and fell apart on a market stall and trying to make money. And it was a really well written show. And Fraudy kind of reminds me of Only Fools and Horses Del Boy. He's a proper Del Boy. So especially, I mean, God, when he said he used to sell CCTV to prisons, didn't he? He said he sold CCTV to prisons. I just about lost my drink, I think, because I just thought that is the most Del Boy thing he could do. And he sells timeshare as well, which is why he went over to Spain to sell timeshare. Total Del Boy. So it's awesome. Right. This time next year, Rodders, we'll be millionaires. That's what he used to say. Right. Oh, Tiz says, I have a video I hope to do on Fraudy soon. Oh, Tiz, brilliant. Can't wait. Make sure you let us all know before that, and we'll all be there for that. Brilliant, brilliant. I mean, there's so much material on him, isn't there? CCTV story is true. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right. Oh dear, I have Intel Lady Intel. Do you? Ooh. I love a bit of Intel Lady Intel. Am I doing anything with my fingers? Right. Okay. The truth is, I hate the most are Derek Johnson and Chaz. I don't know who Chaz Carter is, and I don't know what PPN is, but Derek Johnson. So I parodied Derek Johnson, Jimmy. I don't know if you saw it. He went on Fraudy and Friends, and I've called him Derek's Johnson because it seems the only appropriate name for him. So yes, Fraudy had Derek's Johnson on this show, and he just talks about all the laws and the orders. Order 36452 says that Mr. Trump is still in the White House and he is still doing all of the work from behind the scenes. And oh dear God, nonsense. Thank you, Tiz. Yes, I've always got to give them appropriate names. Anyway, right. I think Drew, who is Fraudy's latest female counterpart, who reads all of the news articles, and bless her, she's not the sharpest tool. I think I'm going to call her Droopy Drew, bless her, because she's just a bit droopy, isn't she? Bless her. Right. Charlie Ward is indeed the gift that keeps on giving. He's also the grift that keeps on grifting. And it's hard. It's hard not to get mad about all of his grifting, because he's a disgrace, isn't he? Chaz Carter is one of Charlie Ward's pals. Oh, really? PPN short for the Patriot Party News Network. Amazing. And he's an obnoxious from Tennessee. Okay, interesting. I'll have to look into him as well then. There's just so many of them. It's so hard to keep up with all of these delights. And Rabbit's aware as well. Chaz Carter, the new chum of Fraudy. He's getting a lot of new besties now. Simon Parks is out of the picture, isn't he? A lot of new besties. Interesting. Patriot Party News. Yeah, it is indeed, Jimmy. Will we meet Lyman tonight? Are you asking, Lisa? Are you asking? Are you requesting? Are you requesting? If you are, Lisa. Right, go on. Okay, go on. I think it's time, isn't it? I think it's time we brought Lyman in. Lyman's been out in the cold for too long now because he's not doing anything. And when he's not doing anything, I can't really make any videos. But I do have an insider, and they do tell me things. And his lot, they did tears, they fell out. His lot are, I listened to one of their videos, one of their Zoom calls that my insider is has infiltrated one of their Zoom calls, and they're crackers. Absolutely Christmas crackers. It's very sad. Some of the very dangerous things that they believe, it's sad actually. I don't like it, but there we go. Right, okay. Just try and sort my hair. Swimming pool hair. I get little ringlets. When my hair gets wet at the back. So Lyman's got ringlets and full makeup today. Brilliant. So very convincing Lyman that's about to arrive here. I'm not even drunk. I just don't know what happened. Start again. Oh dear. Oh God. What's wrong with me? That's it. I was pulling it round the It's not even that funny. Oh God. Oh dear. I'm not weeping, sadly. Oh God. Pull yourself together. Oh dear. Right, I'm going to try that one more time. I've done it. I'm not moving. I'm not moving now. Sorry, I just pig snorted. Oh. I hate it when a pig snort. I did that in the dentist once. I was having a dental hygiene appointment, and I obviously had my mouth wide open, and they hit a really sensitive bit. So I did a sudden sharp intake of breath, but because I had my mouth wide open, it just came out as a I was like, oh my God. I was so embarrassed. And because I'm so British about it, I just pretended it didn't happen. And the hygienist just pretended it didn't happen, and we just carried on. Oh God, I couldn't have got out there quick enough. Right. I'm too hot. Calm yourself down. For God's sake, pull yourself together, for heaven's sake. Right, hello there. I have had a very, very important message from a very lovely lady called Lisa. Hello, Lisa. Hello to you. Now, okay, so you've been desperate, Lisa, absolutely desperate to hear from me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send you an extra tie. You've waited long enough for me. I'm here now. I am missing my grippy gloves today. Unfortunately, I had no choice, but to lend them to the White Hats under the stairs. It was a cold day and they were really struggling. So I said, just take the grippies. And so they took the grippies. So I don't have the grippy gloves. And you might be wondering, what's going on? Why has Lyman got beautiful painted nails? Part of the disguise, as you know, sometimes I have to disguise myself and sometimes dress as a lady. Just sometimes, not all the time, in order to leave the house safely. And so I go the whole 9 yards. I do. I go full pelt, full works, and make sure Becky Peg does the nails as well. So that's why I'm looking a little bit femme. Just a bit femme. I'm very manly in all other ways, but just aesthetically, I'm a little femme today, just a little bit femme. But don't worry about that. Anyway, don't worry about that. The most important thing is, obviously, I've got some very, very important intel that I can give you. Only certain bits I can give you, because I've had to sign an NDA. I'm sorry, I've had to sign another NDA. But I just need to iron something out here. And Lisa, obviously, Lisa is a member of So. Lisa's in there. She will know that I've had to really, Becky Peg and I have had to put our foot down firmly and really make it very clear that we're a spiritual organization. And because we are a spiritual organization, that we don't like to talk politics. I know you're going to say, but Lyman, you've been talking politics for years and years. I have. But that was because the white hats under the stairs told me that I had to. Okay, that was the reason. Now I've been given different instructions, which is go back to your old grift, your old teachings, which is talking about your alien mum, talking about spiritual things, and that sort of thing. So that's what I'm doing. I'm bloody well doing it, unashamedly so. I'm going around and I'm doing lots of conferences talking about that. There's nothing wrong with that. That I'm allowed to do that. So that's why I've been very busy and you haven't seen me much, and I haven't done many update videos that find their way onto YouTube, because naughty people who do not have authority to do it keep putting them up. Not acceptable, actually. I don't like it. And I do fight it. And so the good guys, white hats, higher ups, they fight it as well, because it's very important intel that I'm putting out there to my organization, and I don't appreciate it. Don't appreciate it. That intel gets out there. I don't like it. Don't like it at all. So I've gone around the houses so much, Lisa, I've forgotten the point that I was trying to make to you, dear. But what I will say is, I will send you an extra tie, because I think you were desperate to talk to me. I just get the feeling that you need something a bit more from me, and I'm willing to give it. Don't tell Becky Peg. Now, Becky Peg has been very busy doing her Divine Feminine roundtables with Polenta Trixie, and you know, they just witter. They're menopausal women. They just witter on endlessly about God knows. I mean, I don't know. I don't even think they're merch. I think they're just witter. I think it's just a wittering. It's just a circle of wittering about love and sovereignty, and I don't really know what else they say, and freedom and feminine stuff. I don't understand it. I don't understand. I give her enough feminine work to do around the house. You'd think that would be enough, but apparently not. She's got to witter on to her friends about it all. I'm probably just talking about the ironing. I don't really know. But now I do have a bit of important intel for you. Now, don't spread this about. This is just between you and me, Lisa. The med beds are nearly ready. I did tell you they were in brick buildings, didn't I? Under military control. And they still are. They still are. And we are waiting for the RV to come through before the med beds can be used. Once that comes through, then we've got these bad boys up and running. You can see that. Can you see that? You can see that, right? Look at this. And that's the sort of nurse you're going to get. This lovely lady here is waiting to stick you in a med bed. I'll let her stick me in a med bed any day of the week. I'll tell you that. Absolutely delightful. She's got a delightful soul. I'll tell you that. I've met her. I've met her. She's called Fifi, and she has one hell of a soul. I told her that. I said, "You've got one hell of a soul." And I shouldn't use the word hell. What I actually said was, because I did get a bit excited, I said, "You've got one heck of a soul. You really do, young lady." And she giggled a bit. But yeah, no, she was. She's something else, and she's willing. She's waiting for you all. Absolutely waiting for you all, to put you on a med bed. So there you go. Stephen, I said, they're still in a warehouse. Stephen is one of my best betas, because as you know, I don't speak with alphas. I only speak to betas. And Stephen is asking, are they still in the warehouses? Yeah, brick buildings, Stephen. Brick buildings guarded by the higher ups, the good guys, the white hats, that sort of thing. Yeah. So that's that. What else can I tell you about? Oh God, yeah, we're still listen, look, I know that we're not doing politics anymore, but we are still merching. We are merching like buggers here at CC. You can also send donations now to CC. We're quite, you know why? Because we need to get a new server. We definitely need a brand new server for Susu. And so we are collecting donations, and they're definitely going towards the server, the new server that we're asking for donations for. That's 100% where it's going. But we're also merching. So my best coordinator, Cornwall coordinator for CC as we call him, swears by these, and it's the faux shield. You see that? Faux shield. It's the faux shield. Get one of these bad boys, use them as a coaster, put them in your wallet, sit on them like Becky Peg does. It's the only thing that calms her down when she's having one of her menopausal episodes. These things are, they're made, it's a complex matrix of materials in these bad boys. So I can't tell you what's in them because it's too complex, and you wouldn't get it because you're not developed enough to understand it. But you are developed enough to put your hand in your pocket and pull out 80 smackaroonies for one of these bad boys. Make sure you do. Mr. Rabbit loves them. And, you know, he wouldn't be able to coordinate Cornwall in the way that he coordinates Cornwall without a faux shield. Can't even get in his van without a faux shield. So there you go. There you are. Right. Okay. Also, even though we're not doing politics anymore, we're totally avoiding politics, is the dark to light light. The dark to light light. This was sent to me personally by General Flynn. Dark to light light. Make sure you get yours. And what's more to say? Dark to light light. It speaks for itself. Also, if you've got a wife at home who's menopausal, hard work like I have, you're going to need to get her attention in unique ways. Sometimes yelling isn't enough. What I do is I use my Patriot honker. I'm a patriot. It's a honker. It gets their attention. Also, for those of you in America, the United States of America, for those of you who are there, if you are ever feeling insecure, you're walking down a street, you've got a bad feeling that perhaps there is a Democrat voter walking towards you and you need to ward them off, just a quick honk of the Patriot honker and they'll be off in the other direction. You know, that's what true patriots do. So you can still get these. These are still very much available, very popular. They can fit into your purse. In the UK, we call them handbags. In America, they're called purse for the ladies. These fit in really, really well. Probably more of a shopper than a purse, but anyway, they're great, absolutely great. You'll ward off all the Democrats in no time at all. So there you go. So that's about it for the merching. I don't think we've got the grippy gloves, as I say, have been taken off by one of the white hats who live under the stairs, so I can't show you them. Can't show you them, sadly. But anyway, I better go. I can hear the dogs, but I don't know what Becky Peg's doing. I asked her to walk the dogs earlier. I don't know what she thought she was playing at. I think she was busy doing another stupid round table. But it looks like it's down to me to open the door to let the dog out. I shouldn't have to do that. Shouldn't have to do that. And, you know, considering it was Valentine's Day this week and I bought Becky Peg her very own dustbuster, I don't think she's bothered herself to use it. It's not acceptable. So I've got to go. I'm really sorry. But anyway, that's where I've been. That's what I'm doing. And I will be back with more intel very, very soon. So great. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm so sorry about the hysterics. I don't know what happened. I don't know what. I don't understand what happened there. That was too much. Right, there you go, Lisa. Lyman loves you too. Lyman loves you long time, darling. Right. Oh dear. How we do? Who have we done? Shall we just? Just is. I think Lyman misses you too. I remember when I got the giggles last time, Justice, when we were doing when we were doing a 4-person sketch. Do you remember that? Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, I lost it for a bit there. Right. And by the way, Tiz, you really need to bring Sasha back, because you were excellent at Sasha Stone. Absolutely brilliant. I think that would be an awesome one for you to do. And the gems will back me up on that. Tolkien Study. Hello, Tolkien Study. Are you a proper actor in the past? How did you get? I am, yeah. I am. Before I had children, I was an actor. And yeah, I did mostly theatre, a little bit of TV work to make money. Yeah. But I loved theatre. Theatre was my love. I absolutely loved theatre. And the first job that I ever did was improv, actually. And it's not what I wanted to do either. I was complete theatre lovey, and I just wanted to work for the RSC, for the Royal Shakespeare Company. That's all I wanted to do. And no, never got there, sadly. But yeah, I loved theatre. Absolutely loved it, loved it, loved it. So it's weird that I'm going back on the stage again and not doing anything. But yeah, the first acting job I ever got was improv, and it was at a theme park, quite a big theme park in the UK. And I just annoyed people. I just dressed up as different characters and got on everybody's nerves when they were queuing up to get into the theme park. It was a fun job. You're a model too. Did a little bit, but not a lot. Oh, I love David Tennant. He's an awesome actor. Yeah, that would be good. Work with him. I think it'd be very intimidating to work with him. Yeah, Slasher Stoner, wasn't it, that you called him, Tiz? Please bring him back. Oh, Slasher Stoned, that was it. Bring him back, bring him back. We would love that. Everyone would love that. What has he been doing, though, Sasha Stone? Is he even on the scene anymore? I don't really hear anything about him. because he started hanging around with all of the grifters, and then he just poof disappeared. Yes, Stephen, it was Alton Towers. Do you characterize Phil G? Yes, I've done Phil G exclusively for Will. I actually, and I don't know if Will said anything. He probably didn't. But when it was Will's wife's birthday, I dressed up as Phil G and sent her a video message, flirting with her and telling her she should leave Will. Oh dear, I do very silly things sometimes. Right. Tolkien study. He's hanging out with Russell Brand. Is he? Are you serious? Sasha Stone is hanging out with Russell Brand? No comment. Russell Brand. God, I'd have to have a lot of energy to do Russell Brand. I don't think I could, because I would have to be bare-chested, and I don't think that would work. I reckon Justice could do a brilliant Russell Brand. You should do that. Tiz, do that. Tiz, do Russell Brand. Yeah. They would compare jewelry, wouldn't they? Brussels strand. Honestly, Tiz, you should do it. That would be so good. Right. Has anybody got any other requests? We've done Lyman, we've done Fraudy, we've done Kerry. I haven't just done 3, have I? No, we've done Janice. That's 4. Have I only done 4? That's terrible. TI. Okay, yes, I'll do TI. Oh dear. Coming up. Oh, hi, it's targeted individual here. Listen, right, oh my days, yous lot will not believe my life. The last time I spoke to yous all, I was heavily preggers, wasn't I? And I was expecting to give birth for the solstice. I'd got the name picked out. I was going to call him. So if he was born on the solstice, I was going to call him Solstice or Winter. Couldn't decide which. Or Winter Solstice or Solstice Winter. Anyway, it didn't happen because he didn't come along on the solstice. So I was really annoyed about it. Oh. And then I thought, okay, well, if he ain't born on the solstice, if he come on Christmas Day, I'll call him Jesus. I thought that would be good because it's like a spiritual name, isn't it? And it was a druid baby what I was having because for those of you who don't know, he was conceived in the inner circle of Stonehenge. We set my son, one of my kids, out to try and distract the guards. And then we snuck into the inner circle and I let him into my inner circle. And there we go. We had a beautiful druid baby, created a beautiful druid baby. So anyway, Christmas came and went. No baby. I couldn't believe it. So I had to I was crossing them all off the list. I had loads of names. So Winter, no, he had to go. Solstice, he had to go. And then Jesus had to go as well. And I thought, right, if I have him on Boxing Day, which is like the day after Christmas, if I have him on Boxing Day, I suppose I'll call him Tyson. And then that never happened either. And then he just come on a day what, didn't mean nothing. So I was, all right, fair enough. I'll just call him Jaden. So that's what we did. We just called him Jaden. weren't much going on really. Anyway, I'm exhausted. I find it absolutely exhausting being a mum again. You would think with the other 4 I would have learned, but it's just I'm just knackered. I'm all the time just knackered all the time, constantly having to nudge him in the night and go, baby's crying, get up, feed him, change his nappy. I can't listen to that. And so the dad gets up and deals with it. I mean, he's good. He's my partner. He is good. He's really good. But oh my days, I'm just exhausted with it. And that and being targeted as well, you know, is difficult. Those helicopters are still going over my house. Now I've had a baby and they're trying to get the druid because they know he's a druid. They were trying to make me go down the hospital to have my baby. I says, I ain't going. I'm not having my baby down the hospital. I know all them midwives is deep state, so I'm not doing it. I'm sick of being lectured. Don't drink this. Don't eat that. Put that cigarette out. I'm like, no, I'm not. You don't know how exhausting it is and how stressful it is being preggers with a druid. You don't know, love. So if I want to have a cigarette and calm myself down in the corner, that's what I'm going to do. So anyway, I didn't have it down the hospital. I had it at home. I got a paddling pool and I filled it up and we played in it for most of Christmas, and then it sprung a leak right in the last minute, so I was annoyed about that. So that didn't happen. I just dunked a load of pink Himalayan salt in the bath and I just did a sneeze and he come out. It was a bit unexpected. It didn't work the way I thought it was going to do, but you know, he just flopped out in the end. So we went down the hospital. We had to go down the hospital because they said, well, you know, you'll get him checked out and shit. Like, he came out in pink Himalayan salt. That's got loads of like healthy properties and all that. He'll be fine. He's all right. But they said, no, we've got to check him here, social services. I went, all right, fine. I'll go down the hospital then. He was all right. He was all right. It's just fine. He was a fighter. He's a fight. He's a druid. He's a fighter. So, you know, he's little, but he's all right. Bit underweight, they said. You shouldn't smoke when you're front. Well, whatever. You don't know. You don't know how stressful it is. So, has someone got a question for me? What? How to attract a sexy. Oh, yeah. Well, my man's still got it. He's still got it. And, you know, he done me proud for Valentine's Day. You know, I deserved it, you know, after all of these sleepless nights we keep having. I deserved a lovely slap up meal and I got it, you know. He was supposed to put a ring on it. I give him a child, so I don't really know why he didn't bother. But that wasn't forthcoming. So I think I'm just going to post loads of passive aggressive memes on Facebook about, you know, narcissists and men. I don't really know what narcissist means, but people post it a lot when they get annoyed with their boyfriends and that. So I think I'm going to do that until he gets the in and realizes the error of his ways. Although he is taking me down. I'm going on holiday. I'm going to Amsterdam. I'm excited. I need the break. I only had 4 holidays last year, so I could do with another one. So we're going to have a holiday. It'll be lovely. Anyway, ladies, I know, ladies in the chat, I know you've been asking, you know, what's going on with your man and that. And I just want to say, you'll find your man eventually. You will find the man of your dreams, and you will be so loved and you will feel so cherished. Just keep dreaming, ladies. Your man will come just like mine did. I promise you. I love you all. You're all so beautiful. Love and light, everyone. Love and light. Bye. Love and light. Right. Right. Where are we? Scrolling up. Did I get that right, Marie? Scroll up, Jen, read. I don't know if I answered your question or not. No idea. I keep hearing a bit of Mick Jagger. She probably looks a bit like Mick Jagger as well. Oh dear, I'm all flushed from my hysterics earlier. Oh dear, right. What colour are your eyes, Intel lady? Woo! Why are you trying to clone me? Tolkien study, you're trying to clone me, you cheeky monkey. My eyes are blue. They do go a bit sort of blue-green in the summer when it's really, really bright sunshine. They do go a bit blue-green, but yeah, blue. Let the cloning commence. Right. Oh, sorry, I did wiggly fingers again. I don't know if what's the tally at now? What's the top? What's the total? What's the tally at now for my? I don't know if we're doing jazz hands or we're going. You know, if we're doing the accidental devil horns. I don't know what the tally is now. No idea. No idea. But oh my goodness me, what time are we on? It's 11 o'clock. I think we've already lost Ceci. Ceci had to go. She needed to get to sleep, and I need to get to sleep, folks. Oh, Tolkien study. I wouldn't call it lovely. Makeup. Yes. Right. Reality would implode if we cloned you. God, it would be a bit of a mess, wouldn't it? I wouldn't want to clone me. I don't think it needs to be more than one of me. Good grief. Right. I just want to say also thank you for those who have gone to buymeacoffee.com and bought me a coffee. I do appreciate that very much. Thank you for the super chats. I really do appreciate just the fact that you show up and watch me is more than enough for me, and it makes me happy that I'm entertaining you, making you giggle, and making myself giggle. Like tonight, I do not know what happened then. Very occasionally, I get into a complete hysterical giggle, and I can't snap out of it. I don't know what happened there. It was so ridiculous. Anyway, I hope I have suitably entertained you enough. And oh, thank you, Tolkien Study. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Lisa. Well, I'm sorry you're having a tough time, and I hope that this little community can lift you up, because that's what we do here. We lift each other up, don't we? And I just that it's so nice that I've got somewhere that I can bring us all together, and we can all be silly and support each other at the same time, and that is important to me. I hope I haven't missed anyone out, not seen anyone. Oh, this is Mel Perez. I need to do this person. Not like that, darling. But I need to look into that person and parody them, because they are. I think I saw them once with Janine. They do some work with Janine, don't they? No, not good. So I think I need to go and do a bit of Intel lady spying and see what I can come up with that person. Lisa, you are very much part of this group, and I want to thank everyone that's come over from Will's channel as well. I totally appreciate you are on a completely different time of the day. It is not 11 o'clock at night where you are, but it is here. It's like the middle of the day for some of you, and you still showed up, and those in Oz as well, completely different time of the day. You're awesome for even coming, and yeah, I do feel absolutely honored that I have so many people that come in and and support like you are. And if you're watching this on the replay, thank you very much for watching it on the replay, and I hope I entertained you all. Karen, I don't think I said hello to you when you came in. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Beverly, sorry you kept freezing up. I hope it's not my end that's doing that. Dana says it's only 6 p.m. here. Yeah, exactly, Dana, and you still showed up. People have stuff to do at that time of the day. So I appreciate it. Thank you, Tiz. It was so lovely to see you here. And need to get you get you in your Sasha gear. Get you doing Russell. Yeah, thank you to all of my lovely gems, my mods. You're awesome, and I love entertaining all of you, and I want to keep doing it. So, you know, there'll be no video this weekend. However, it's school holiday this week, so I've been, you know, I've been doing more. Oh God, I nearly did the hands again. Woo! Is that 18, 19, 20? Don't know. I've been doing more, you know, parenty things, and like going swimming with my daughter today and things like that. So I, you know, I've had no time to do anything. I haven't really watched the grifters too much either this week. I need a break from them. Dear. And yeah, so G Polly Jordan, thank you for dropping in when I'm about to go. You have to watch on the replay, and that'll be lovely. And yes, thank you. I'm waffling now. If I've missed any of you out, I'm so sorry. Thank you for coming. You're amazing, and I will see you again soon. I will try and make you laugh again as soon as possible, and keep rewatching some of my stuff, some of my old stuff, some of just keep rewatching, keep laughing, keep smiling, keep your energy up, and keep freeze, you know, taking screenshots of me doing things with my fingers that you think is a suspicious red flag, because I think that's very important. You know, you need to know who you're watching. All right, see you all very soon, and thank you all once again, and we'll see you soon. Bye everyone. Bye.